to another episode of Messy on Purpose. Fylisha Cruz, I'm host one or a
co-hosts.
Yeah, hostess. Like hostess Twinkies guys.
We don't have like ranks here. We don't know.
Zero ranks. We do everything.
Yeah.
Well, she does a lot of the. I do easy stuff. I talk and maybe set up a camera, but she does all the editing and stuff like that. So the clips are looking amazing, by the way.
It's shared production, right? Because
yes.
Sometimes you're over there. So
that's true. I will be over there for another episode that we're going to be doing. We won't talk about that, but it's a lot of fun. I kind of like. I feel good being in this chair and also in that chair too as well. So
yeah, this
is the hot seat. So I can just kind of listen and interject. But I have a camera on me too as well. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, as long as I set it up right.
No, it's not your fault.
We've had a lot of errors.
There's more malfunctions on. I mean, I've seen you press the button and it's been doing its thing, so it's malfunctions.
Or I forget to plug it in.
Yeah, we're not gonna forget that this time. But we're gonna keep this at 20 minutes today from this one.
Yeah. So we can talk about. Remember that screenshot I sent you?
What was the screenshot? I do.
Dude's gross messages.
Oh my God, I can't believe that. So you sent me a text message, or not a text message, but with a screenshot of the lewd and disgusting text that I don't even say. I highly doubt there's probably 8 to 10% men that might get something like that, but it's still scary. But women probably get it 98% of the time. Men that just think that they can say anything to a woman. You know, oh my God, you're so hot, blah, blah, blah. And then other lewd, and that's not lewd. It's okay to appreciate beauty, but it's like, okay, great, I get it, I'm pretty, whatever. But they go down this line of saying the most disgusting things I've ever seen before.
Well, what it is I think psychologically, it's so they've put these messages out here, right? And they escalate.
Mm-hmm. Escalate, yeah.
Yeah. Messing up my words this week a lot.
Because it's disgusting, that's why.
But it gets worse and worse, right? And because they're not getting that attention. So first it's, oh, you're so pretty or whatever. And then it gets, more and more aggressive. And then it gets just downright disgusting.
When you say that, a lot of things come up for me. Like, one is like I think people think that because of the internet, the old days, how things were handled was this. If somebody was out of line and said something to a minor or anybody, there was a clan of people that would go, you know what? You're doing some crazy stuff to children. We're going to break your fucking legs and put you on ice and let the polar bear get you because that shit does not fly. Because the internet.
Well, and that's people that are willing to do something in front of people, right? So now we have a screen.
That's what I'm saying.
And we're miles and miles away from people.
You can't get me now, right?
And literally there's no consequences.
That's what I'm saying. There's no consequence. Before, you had to act right. There were tribes and clans of people that were like, if you act up, this is what's going to happen. If then, that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
They wouldn't say that kind of stuff. They wouldn't say it to you in front of you or Justin or anybody, even just you by yourself. They wouldn't say these lewd things. And if they did, they'd get knocked the crap out. The internet is wild.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. And I'm not one that really engages a whole lot, which is, I understand that's the whole part of it. To grow your page, you need to engage more. You need to respond to comments and, like other people's stuff, comment on other people's stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm not a scroller. You know what I mean?
Doom scroller. Yeah.
I usually if I do scroll, it's usually for a few minutes, and it's because someone sent me a reel.
You're right.
And then it's oh, okay. And then, you
get more of that basically, or whatever it is.
Yeah. So then I'm scrolling for a minute, but I'm bored within a few minutes. Yeah. It's not.
I used to doom scroll, but I don't anymore. And I think IG, not being on IG, and we talked about that previously in another episode, that it's allowed me a lot more freedom not to be connected so much to the phone. I mean, a lot of us are, but I don't want to get away from the story itself, is that, what you initially talked about, which is the main point here is that why do people think it's okay? And you can help us out there too. Why do you think it's okay to leave messages that are unkind? Now, I've been in some DMs before, but I don't say anything lewd to anybody. I go, hey, I'm talking to somebody or trying to figure things out, or are you single? And if someone says, I'm not single, I'm married, or boy, I'm out.
Do you look on their page too? Because I swear people don't look.
I look on the page. But if I can't figure it out, I'll say, hey, just was wondering, are you single? And then I'll say, but I'll definitely look. They'll say single or whatever. I definitely look at those pages, but I'm different than a lot of other people because I feel like I'm not better than anybody else, but I actually do care about the safety of other females and other women and how, because I know that when being divorced, my ex-wife would entertain that type of crap.
Well, and I don't know. To me, it's almost like the same people that won't Google something. They'll ask somebody instead.
I hate that. You got a phone. Listen, this room is pretty big. There are computers that are larger than this room. We have a computer. Why are you asking me a question when you could just go over here and look at your phone for a second? Like I was talking to somebody the other day. They're like, hey, what about this and that? I'm like, oh, it's easy to figure out. But you just go to chat or whatever. I mean, chat's like the new Google basically, but
still, even using ChatGPT,
whatever it is,
any kind of AI, you have it on Google now. It's not even just Googling and then having to find the answer. They put it at the top, the and AI
now
response.
Google will actually now use its own AI. It's
you can use Siri.
There's anything.
So many different options. So if you wanted to know how long to cook chicken for in the air fryer, why would you ask somebody instead of just searching?
Okay, I'm gonna do a Lee thing right now, and I'm gonna jump on that because something okay, and this is a non sequitur, guys. My brain is crazy sometimes, but it does make sense. Do connect dots. You talked about air fryer. I've been going to Sprouts, dude. Sprouts, and if you watch Pluribus, I know this is an outside thing. I'm sorry, it's about food. You guys, for men out there or women that don't like to cook a lot, and you don't have someone like Fylisha making some good ass meals, they have this nice meat that was cooked. And I know she's going to say, Lee, don't do it, Fylisha, don't do it. But they have this chimichurri sauce with this nice steak. You guys, I literally made some tacos, bomb ass tacos. They have this steak with chimichurri all over. Anyway, sorry. Not sorry. I know you can do
really random rant.
It's not random. Listen, the way my brain works. Listen, you said air fry, and all I've been cooking the last 3 days.
I shouldn't have used food as an example. I understand now.
Okay, that's all right. Sorry.
Speaking of that, did you get your Costco membership yet?
No.
Dude, you're gonna save so much money by having a Costco membership.
I know. I'm going to do it because everything's there for me.
I need to start doing videos on all the hacks. Seriously.
I need to go with you. We should just go.
Yeah.
I'll go with you one day after one of these.
And we'll just record them all.
Yeah. We'll go to Costco. Hey guys, here's the hack. And I'll just film you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Done.
We're
going to do it.
All right.
Not today.
She's got some hacks, guys. She's in shape.
I know how to do things in the smart way.
Yeah.
It's live and you learn, right? It's things that I've picked up over time, but I share them all the time and people won't listen to me.
No, and it's really interesting too. I mean, I'm just talking about, I thought of this really quickly about, can I really bring this camera in? But it's like Costco, why would Costco care?
They don't care. People record videos.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. It only gives them, I've talked about Pluribus, people who've seen Pluribus, you need to watch it. Fylisha, I can't even talk about it. And that's what Sprouts is like.
You gotta send me these names, because I never know what to watch.
All right, I'll get some lists. Anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, I went way off track, but it's kind of on brand a little bit. Maybe not so much.
Yeah, it's okay.
Bring us back.
But my whole point was don't bug somebody with a question that you can just search.
Yeah.
And so that the whole tying into what we were talking to before, the reason I brought that up was because I think that's the same thing with these guys that send the messages that say, are you single? I put in all of my bios that I'm married and any of them that I can tag Justin and I tag him in. So obviously you didn't even look.
And you didn't want to watch my stuff because how many episodes have we mentioned Justin, your husband? Or
yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. It's absolutely.
He's my best freaking friend.
I know. I like this last post.
The car comparison?
No, you're not even comparison.
Oh.
You're not a man if you don't buy a V8
Oh, that
M3.
one. That one. I forgot about that one.
And I agree with that. But for some people who are car enthusiasts, I will say this, and I'm not saying Mr. Car Guy, but I've owned M3 inline 6, And it was a dope, the E30. I mean, he'll know the number and stuff like that. I don't. But I've known people who drive them and stuff like that, who do race and stuff like that too, that are big racers that own his car and other ones too as well that are dope, that spent $250,000 on the racing version of the M4. I get it, yes. And it's not a bad thing to say, but he's right. But if you are a car enthusiast and you do like the inline six, but he's just like he tests your manhood. He did it on purpose.
He was doing that on purpose.
I know he was.
That's clickbait.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful. No, I know because I had a brand new Competition 3 inline six, and yes, it's not like his V8, but there's not anything. I mean, he could have just said, if you've never owned a V8, shut the fuck up, because a V8 is so much different than an inline six. And trust me, the reason why BMW went to from the inline six to a V8, and he can tell me too as well if it's true or not, and everybody that's out there, I was going to buy an S4, and they put in that little ass car, it was an S4, they put a V8 in there before BMW did. They didn't fuck around with the inline V6. They could have, but they didn't. And BMW's like, interesting. And that's when they started they took the inline six out of the BMW and started putting the V8 in there. It's a bad man.
So I did this thing. It's really silly of me to do. Okay. Justin comes in. He loves it when I ask him car questions. So I was like, I'm curious. Mm-hmm. Like, what the freak does 911 stand for, right? Mm. And then I was like, what do the numbers before that stand for?
Right.
And then we ended up watching all of these YouTube videos for an hour.
Did he sit you down?
So finally I got bored of it and I was just on my phone. But because it went from the Porsche ones mm-hmm. to the BMW ones. Okay. And it was a whole thing, which I already kind of knew how the BMW ones worked because he already explained that. But he actually didn't know about the Porsche ones. So then we had to learn about it.
That's awesome.
And actually, you want to know the fun fact about it?
Yeah, please.
They're based off of the model number, so that when it was getting created in the factory.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow.
They just
so the 915.
Yeah, they're just it's just the model number. So if one is say the numbers are out of order, okay, it just might have been in production but not completed at the same, you know what I mean, release. Wow. So that's kind of,
you learn something every day. That's an interesting fact.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Fun fact you could have looked up on your phone too as well with II really quickly. But the history
tried
of it,
actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. Probably.
And it was a little confusing, so that's why I asked.
All right.
And he likes me asking those questions.
That's true. He's like, come here for a second.
If he can educate me on car stuff at any time, he's all for it. So.
Yeah. Are you now? I know maybe off topic a bit, but are you watching the fights tonight? I got to go.
There's fights?
Do some stuff. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
A huge card, and I'm surprised you guys haven't talked about it.
We have Paramount Plus.
I know you guys do. Yeah.
We're gonna make podcasts after the one with the guest if you want to stay. I'm making dinner.
I might be going to see a movie. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
But trust me, that's what I was like. I'm like, hey, I knew that you didn't know because you always invited me to all the fights. And that was interesting because it's a big card. Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, who her family is super rich. People are like, oh, we feel bad for Gina. Gina, their family, But I don't know why. First off, I don't know how much you know, but Justin, I could bring him in here. But Ronda Rousey should be fighting like Cyborg. Let's test her for the testosterone and stuff like that, because she's been known to fight with test boosters and steroids basically, and it's gonna make you kind of strong,
Yeah, but it's not gonna. It depends on how much.
Let's bring Justin here right now. I'm not letting you get away with that because everybody else is like, dude, trust me. If you saw Cyborg,
I don't know. To me, it is. I think people use them, and you don't know it most of the time. So.
I'm telling you right now, Cyborg, she it's crazy. You'll know because you lift weights and stuff like that. But anyway, it's an advantage for Cyborg. She was using it. But my whole point is that Tester and first off, either Holly, she's been fighting Holly or Cyborg. Last time
I don't even know who these people are except for Ronda. So
yeah, but Ronda, remember the last? I know you probably saw it because Justin watched it all the time. The last time Ronda fought, when she was in an MMA, she fought this girl named Holly and she got destroyed. Remember how bloody she was? She got blitzed.
See, I watch them, but I don't watch them.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Because a lot of times like you said, we have people over.
Food, yeah.
And then I'm just talking.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
And Justin's a little annoyed because there's a lot of talking. But, that's... Because otherwise it's just me and him watching the fights, and then there's no talking because he don't like talking.
It's a great card, and he's gonna say the same thing. He's gonna either he doesn't know.
He probably knows.
Okay, yeah.
He just probably didn't want me to have people over.
Yeah, exactly. He's supposed to watch it. Yeah, no, you're quite.
But I was gonna ask you if you wanted to stay for dinner because I'm making Chinese chicken nuggets for dinner.
That sounds good.
That's just what we call it. It's just literally like chicken and
with
panko
with that stuff,
and then with the sauce, that sweet chili sauce.
So and by the way,
and turmeric rice.
That I might make that tonight, something like that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that special sauce I have to buy it here at your Walmart because they don't have it. It's not at all the Walmarts.
They actually had it at Winco too.
But okay, I didn't check my Winco, but on this side, y'all got some good stuff.
Yeah,
it's Summerlin, of course, but I got to go to either Winco over here. What's the closest one, Winco or?
You're probably better off going to the Walmart over here.
That's what I'll do. I'm gonna go to Walmart over here
because that's kind of like heading towards. You'd be way out of the way because it's further north.
Okay, yeah. No, I'll just go to I'll go to Walmart over here because I'm gonna pick that up and I'm able.
That Walmart on Fort Apache is really nice, actually.
Is that where it is? Is that the one I have to go to?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'll go over there.
Yeah, it's like Fort Apache and Trop.
What's that? Yeah, that's close.
I think that's
headed towards my house too as well. That's perfect. But yeah, I didn't wait. But we will. I'm gonna tell everyone right now. On our next thing, you'll see on what the next podcast is. I'm not gonna. Well, just between me and her, not our guest. But I'm gonna ask Justin after this podcast. Say, Justin, who should Ronda Rousey be fighting? Who would you want to see? And I'm gonna just get his, and he's gonna
this
say.
This is gonna release, and this is gonna be completely irrelent, anyways. But
it is. It is important to me because I really want to pick Justin's brain.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, but he's gonna say Cyborg or Holly. There's no way Gina Carano's she's just too good looking to be fighting anyway. They're both good looking, but
you'll have to bring it up on the one we do after the guest.
Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, that's right. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
All right, so back to
we'll have to do a UFC fight though sometime soon.
I know.
If you I don't know what time your movie's done, but you have my password.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna log because I don't want to mess Justin. Wait, we got cut off. God damn it, Lee. I was like, no, sorry, Justin. No, what I'm gonna do is I'll just do this time because of the fight because I probably end up watching it, but I'll just gonna do the 7-day pass.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So you get.
Yeah.
That's crazy because the fight's like $80. So if you guys don't know and you want to watch the fight, it's just gonna be over by the time they watch it. But if you just for later purposes, if you don't have Paramount, just do the 7-day free pass if you want to watch the fights because it is $80 and you can save yourself some money that way. So
yeah,
they're gonna be a good fight. Good, it's a good card.
I've seen some ads or something for it, but I don't know.
No, but I've been wanting to watch it because this other guy that it's not a big deal. It makes no sense, but he said he wanted to fight the guy and shoot him or something like that. Yeah, and the guy's like, I just want to fight in the ring, man. What are you talking about? I forget what the guy's name is, but he's a good fighter. He's just kind of gone off the deep end a little bit. It's just weird.
It's going a little crazy. He's been hit in the head too many times.
Yeah. Just also too, guys, if you're gonna fight somebody in real life, don't in real life because it's crazy out there. But if you see somebody's ears before you fight them, if they have shit and their ears are big as fuck, they have cauliflower ear, don't do it. Don't do it.
Real quick, and then we'll kind of wrap this up because our guest will be here soon.
Okay.
But what do you think of WWE wrestling?
I like it. I love it.
Really?
Yeah, it's entertainment for me, man. I've watched it since I was a little kid. I mean,
I figured that 79, was 80,
80. I mean, from 79 and Hulk Hogan and all those guys, I
watched the
Macho Man,
Hulk Hogan documentary.
Okay.
And it was actually really good. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it.
You should watch it.
Okay,
especially because you were a fan. I don't know much about WWE. My sister Jamie was into it, but
and WWF too as well.
I don't know. I think
WWF was first, and then WWE came out.
Okay, see, I don't even know the difference. I just remember a couple of the wrestlers. We had a video game. I didn't really play video games. Whatever. Segue though.
Ooh, can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
But no, seriously. Yeah, it was a really good documentary, and it was kind of interesting to see. Really, Hulk Hogan was the one that kind of made wrestling what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he stayed in that for so long. And speaking of the cauliflower ear and stuff, those guys, everyone's like, it's fake wrestling, but it's, yeah. Everyone's like, it's fake wrestling, but you have to remember that's still a talent, and it's really, really hard on your body. Like, you're still getting thrown around, you're still getting hit with chairs, you're still flipping in the air, doing all these things, and all of that is super damaging on your body. And that is real wrestling, real life. Like, it's acting, but it's also like real at the same time. It's not as fake as you think it is.
Yeah, they can't do anything with their bodies. And I'll just do a little, not a way to segue, but The Rock played somebody who was that instrumental in a lot of those guys getting bigger paychecks later on during the time of Hulk Hogan. I think maybe a little bit before that too as well. And The Rock, his father was a wrestler too as well. But this other guy, I forget who The Rock actually played, but this really famous guy that was during the times, that time or a little bit before that, and people could correct me because I don't know that much about it. But The Rock played with Emily Blunt in a movie about a guy that kind of segued and paved the way for a lot of wrestlers to have bigger contracts and stuff like that during those days of Hulk Hogan. So some of those, like Iron Sheik and all those guys back in the late 70s.
But it's a really interesting. I know usually you do your little film thing, but
Yeah.
I guess I'm making a recommendation.
Yeah.
It's a really good documentary.
Okay, I got to check it out. Hulk Hogan here first, you guys. I love it.
I'm all about the documentaries lately.
Are we going to talk about that later?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Perfect.
Because you can check it out here in a minute, and
Good.
then we can talk about
Talk
it.
about three things. We can talk about the bump box again, and also that, and the other thing you got in the back of your phone.
And eventually we are going to start doing lives.
We're going live, guys.
We're going to start doing the episodes live on TikTok, and then we will release them in the normal, so you can see it first if you're on TikTok.
Wonderful. Yeah.
All right.
Well, guys, this is end of our session, but you know what? Always stay messy because life is messy sometimes, right, Fylisha?
It's very messy, and I love every bit of that mess.
Loving the process, you guys. Stay messy and take care.
Bye, guys.